This is serious. So, we heard that bandits, invaded the palace of one of the monarchs in Ondo State. And is this the Olori or the wife now that is talking, saying the bandits were about 10. One of them chased me, but he didn't know how I escaped. Olori. According to a report by Nigerian Tribune on Thursday, February 19, 2026, Oba Kehinde Jacob Falodu, the Alagamo of Agamo, was hacked to by suspected bandits who invaded his palace in Akure North local government area of Ondo State on Wednesday evening. His daughter recounted that the attackers stormed the palace around 6 p.m., firing gunshots that caused panic in the Agamo community. She explained that the gunmen arrived shortly after the monarch returned from Akure and sat outside the palace to rest. According to her, the sudden attack began without warning as armed men moved into the palace while others stayed at strategic positions. She stated that about 10 armed men were involved in the invasion, with some stationed at the entrance and others entering the palace premises. The Olori said the attackers opened fire immediately after arriving, forcing residents of the community to flee for safety. She added that as the gunmen entered the palace ground, confusion spread across the area, leaving many people running in different directions. The Olori explained that she was inside the palace when the attackers struck and had to escape to avoid being harmed. She said she ran toward a nearby bush while one of the gunmen chased after her during the chaos. According to her, the gunman who pursued her eventually lost track of her as she managed to hide in the bush. She stated that gunshots continued to ring out as she struggled to find safety away from the palace. Residents of the community were thrown into fears as the sound of gunfire echoed around the area during the incident. The attack left the palace in distress as the monarch was spied during the invasion by the suspected bandits. She said the bandits just came and started shooting. They were about 10 in number. 3 of them were at the entrance while about 7 came inside. I ran away. One of them chased me, but he didn't know how I escaped into a nearby bush. Congratulations to you. Because I know what you could have, how your mind would have been running. Our president should be informed immediately. Things are getting worse day by day. For crying out loud. Make they wait for her. All the ones where they carry, what they do for have you got to call Aquara recently? What can be the outcome? What has been the outcome? As for me, those people were not bandits. If they were bandits, they will not kill only the king. Government should look into this incident. In the past, diviners always come to palace to consult the couples to know what the day has in stock with this Ifa. We tell them that there's a danger ahead of them. They lost their roots. Exactly. Be your soul rest in peace. But I thought you overpower such evil, considering your versatility in Yoruba mythology. They will soon install an emir in that place. Mark my word. Unrepentant Fulani leader. Please, all Yoruba leaders should please equip all youths to defend our land. Is that the issue? Do you know these people, will they even inform you that they are coming? In most times, they don't even inform anybody. It will just happen before you could say Jack Robinson. Okay. The question is that does it mean that the palace does not even have guards because they just walked in freely? All these Oba new generations should be dethroned. This is the kind of Oba Tinubu politically selected to the throne, not chosen by the gods. How can Yoruba Oba be by so easily by Gombe? Never. They put him their own because of their influence to mobilize people to vote. Oh wow. So get us a bill.